What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We are currently on our way to the dyno to meet up with Dr. Tunamal. We got the Camaro behind us and we are ready and got the Camaro fixed and ready to put back on the dyno and actually make some serious power. So that's where I'm heading right now. And a little bit more about my little tow rig I got here, and there's a little difference from what I used last time. I borrowed a buddy's truck last time, but made a couple changes here, got rid of a car and bought a new one. So right now we are in a 2019 High Country Silverado 1500. Couldn't pass up the deal. Unfortunately, I did have to sell the Corvette, but it was that time and it was expected nonetheless. So I'm definitely happy about my purchase, but we'll get more into that later once we get the car off the dyno. So go ahead and post down your comments down below. What do you guys think this thing is actually going to make? So we made 691 on 13.5 pounds last time. I say if we push it to 25, we should just be touching 900, maybe a little bit more. I'm not sure. Depends on these heads. I'm not sure how well they're going to flow. They should flow pretty well, but I guess we'll find out. So we are running X98, our 78mm turbo, little 5.3 with some AFR 210 heads, intercooler by Tick Performance, and a Holly high ram. So I say we're going to brush just over 900. And that would be awesome. But even if it makes 850, I'd still be ecstatic about it, because that means the car is fully dynoed and it is ready to rip. Alright guys, got the Camaro back on the dyno, getting it cooled down now. Intercooler is nice and cooled. And yeah, got the dyno already calibrated. So we're gonna go by, you said go by gear ratio? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go by gear ratio for speed. And then yeah, be ready for a rip here in a second. Say the bottle's not on. Whoops, we gotta turn the boost controller on. Alright, so 674 torque number is probably not accurate since it kind of flashed the converter. 5,600 RPM. Boost controller was on, so it made 13 pounds. So gonna ice it down again, make sure everything's good. They say it's gonna pull some fuel out of it, so looks like we're right on par with where we were at. We're 20 numbers off on the power. But we're also half a pound off the boost too. So small things, but good verification run. And we'll go from there. What was that? 19? Alright, 19 pounds, 752. That's not right.
It had a spike in the boost, that's why it came up so hard real quick, and then it had to sit down.
Oh, okay.
It came in so hard.
Right here, you think?
Turbo lights.
Well, it's small, so yeah, I would hope it does. So that was 19 pounds, made 752. I mean, that's pretty on par, isn't it? That's not like terrible numbers at all. Okay.
Power glide.
Yeah.
9-inch.
Yep.
Stock bottom end 5.3.
Yeah, literally, yeah. Remember, guys, this is a stock bottom end 5.3, just with some pistons, Gen 4 rods, a little turbo, big intercooler, big injectors, and good fuel. What? What was that? So what'd you add to the, what'd you add to the dome for that?
That was 3 more pounds, so we're getting to that range where I'm going to have to start adding more.
Oh, okay.
So that last one, where we made 20 pounds, that was 18 on the dome. That was 21 on the dome, and it made 21.
Okay.
So we're going to have to start adding a little bit more. I imagine we're probably starting to get
Probably where that
pushy on
turbo.
that turbo,
Yeah. Okay. I think that turbo's only rated for like 800 something
Yeah, it's not a
horsepower.
big turbo, it's 70
Yeah.
to 75, right?
Yeah.
So the fact that it's making 750.
No, yeah, it's not making
good
bad
number.
power, yeah. And that was, you said 21 pounds or 20 pounds?
21. Right
21
at that-
pounds.
From like 6,200 to 7,200 is 21 pounds.
Oh, okay. All right, so yeah, 21 pounds, 744 horsepower. We did go down a little bit because there wasn't so much of a boost spike, so we kind of ramped it in nice and soft. It is revving out to 7,100. The dyno graph is showing a little bit off, not a big deal. But yeah, our torque number still inaccurate. And yeah, so we're doing good. So we're kind of meeting our limiting factor of the little VS Racing Turbo. So we kind of knew it was going to happen. Not a big deal, but there's always room for improvements, and that's why we wanted to do that. I saw a little fireball out of the wastegate. Okay, so yeah, we went up 550 RPM for peak power. So
Yeah, I don't like it.
that's still not
That was
accurate,
with
right?
It's a lot hotter too, but it,
Yeah. Okay. But I mean, still, yeah. That was
it
20.
Carried, I mean, it carried. Like it didn't make more peak because
Right.
I'm stretching the curve out.
But it's also
out here,
higher
yeah,
pretty much everywhere else.
It carries a little better.
Yeah.
It's stretched out. Like
Okay.
we didn't see 23 pounds until like out in this area here.
Probably right here, I would imagine. Yeah. So yeah, it made 23 pounds, still made 744 horsepower. Or no, sorry, 746, but still really good numbers for what we're doing.
Yeah, let's go
And
back
then,
to the other 750.
I mean, we pretty much hit peak power on the second or third pull, and then all we did was cleaned it up a lot.
Yeah, but that's just because of how it like came in and loaded.
Right. Yeah.
So you see the difference there.
Right.
That's 30 or 26 horsepower.
Yeah. So we're all we're doing is fine tuning it, making it run better, longer, and out farther. So.
Yeah, I'm not. Before I was having the boost come in like real early on the dyno. Now I just kind of like simmered it so that it wasn't all coming in at one time.
Right. And it's still not accurate. This was actually 7,500 or
Yeah.
close to
Yeah,
7,500.
we're
So.
Converter slip and all that stuff.
Yep. So yeah, it's good for the track now, though.
That's why I don't get caught up on number. It's just a tool.
It's just a number. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
All fueling, everything looks good. We'll let's pull a couple spark plugs and just check the
Yeah,
timing mark.
okay.
And see where we're at.
All right, let's do it.
You gotta simmer the bump down a lot.
Hi guys. So I got the Camaro all packed away. Trailer's gone. Truck's still here. I'll show you that in a minute. But we made about 150 less horsepower than I thought. I thought we were probably going to be touching 900. But like Nate explained to me, it's not about the number. It's really about how the car reacts and how the car performs, which is 100% correct, right? The dyno is just a tool to get us to the track. Do we really have to dyno the car? No, we really don't. But it helps us find issues before we go all the way to Bradenton and do all that stuff just to drive back because we have a coolant pressure leak or a problem, which is already gone. So we saw a peak of 19 pounds. At the top boost we were seeing was 23 pounds. We only had 19 pounds of coolant pressure and then it leveled off. So very pleased with that. Very glad that that is fixed finally. The car did phenomenally. Couldn't be more proud of what I've done, what my brother's done, what we've accomplished and made of this car. So like I was saying earlier, the Corvette is gone. So Tahoe's still here. That's never going away. Camaro behind me, never going away. The Ranger, meh, it might go. It might stay. I don't know yet. But this is the Corvette's replacement. This is a 2019 Silverado 1500, 6.2 liter, 10-speed automatic high country. Now, I had a truck before we had the Corvette, and I sold the truck because I didn't need the truck at the time. And I knew eventually I'd have to get a new truck, which is fine. This is what we did. So the Corvette's gone. The high country is in. And honestly, I could not be more pleased with this truck. I drove my brother's truck, which is the one we did the 01 cam swap on. And that is the later body style than this one. And honestly, they drive totally different. So this thing did awesome. And I can't be more happy with my decision. So I will miss the Corvette a little bit. Did I always plan on keeping the Corvette? No, I did not. I knew it was going to be temporary. Yes, I had my fun with it. Yeah, we made some cool videos. But it was time for it to go. So I went to a new home. Those guys seemed to really enjoy it, so I'm glad it went to the right person. But this truck will stay as it is. I'll do a couple things here and there, but nothing crazy. But this is going to stay as is because this is my hauler. This is going to haul the dogs, families. It's going to haul whatever we need to haul. The Camaro, obviously. And that's about it. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you guys learned something. Go ahead and give us a subscribe, a comment, and a like down below, please. Greatly helps out you guys. You guys cannot understand or fathom the amount of support or the amount of appreciation we have for you guys' support. So without you guys, we would not be doing this. And again, we really appreciate it. Can't say enough. Can't say thank you enough. Go ahead and like it, subscribe, comment down below, share it with your buddies. That's it. We'll see you in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching.